This film, produced by NGO Invisible Children, has been viewed millions of times since it was posted online at the end of February. Around 30 minutes long, it denounces the use of child soldiers by Ugandan rebel group the Lord's Resistance Army. The film hopes to spark a huge online campaign to bring Joseph Kony, the leader of the rebel movement, to justice before the year is out. And although the documentary, which uses the slogan "Stop Kony," has been given a positive reception by most web users, others have been more critical, saying it gives an inaccurate portrayal of the current situation in Uganda. Ethiopian blogger Salome Lema feels it has oversimplified a conflict that's lasted over 25 years, and there are a great many people involved. She says although it is for a legitimate cause, the NGO's film lacks nuance and is misleading. Ugandan journalist Rose Bell Kagumir has expressed a similar sentiment. In this video, she says the situation described in the Invisible Children documentary no longer corresponds to reality. She says there have been no attacks by the Lord's Resistance Army in Uganda for 5 years, and life has gone back to normal for residents there.
6 years ago.
Her comments are backed up by Uganda expert Sienna Ansis, who says things have really changed, and this is illustrated by the country's economy, which is now flourishing. She thinks the NGO's portrayal of the region could be very damaging. Critics are encouraging web users to join a counter-campaign on Twitter using the keywords "Stop Invisible Children" to warn others of the NGO's misrepresentation of the reality on the ground in Uganda. The nude body scanner has already been criticised for posing potential health risks and for being invasive. It's now back in the firing line in the United States, and this time its reliability is being called into question. Blogger and engineer Jonathan Corbett has posted a video online in which he claims it's easy to conceal prohibited items about one's person without the scanner detecting them. He says metal shows up as black on the screen, and so depending on where it's placed, it can blend into the dark background and not show up on the scan. He claims you would just have to position a weapon on the side of your body for it to go undetected by the nude body scanner. Corbett put his theory to the test by putting a metal case into a pocket he sewed onto the side of his shirt. He went through scanners at 2 different airports. The blogger claims both times he passed through security without being stopped. He thinks he would have set off alarms if passing through the old metal detecting systems. His video has been viewed over 1 million times in 1 week, prompting the authorities to issue a statement. The Transportation Security Administration has not denied this flaw exists, but says the nude scanners have been proven to be reliable and are just one of the many tools used by airport security staff. Unite for Syria, stop 1 year of bloodshed. This is a campaign slogan adopted by social networkers to mark the first anniversary of the start of the Syrian uprising. Web users from all over the world are encouraged to take photos holding a sign bearing these words, to voice their solidarity with the people of Syria and demand an end to the bloodbath across the country. The campaign is targeting world leaders. In this open letter, 50 or so well-known international figures are urging the UN Security Council to find a solution for the crisis in Syria. The website Syrian Story, set up in collaboration with journalists, the International Federation for Human Rights and Telecomics, a hacker collective which has been providing support to Syrian activists, has also been covering the crisis. The people behind the project have compiled amateur video footage testifying to 1 year of revolution and repression. In addition to all the online initiatives, rallies are being planned in cities worldwide, including Paris, Cairo and Washington over the next few days, with people taking to the streets to show their support for Syria's opposition. These demonstrations will echo those taking place in Syria to mark the first anniversary of the start of the uprising, a protest movement which doesn't appear to be waning despite months of ruthless repression. As we can see in this video, Ratatouille the possum is one plucky customer. He's perfectly at ease, snowboarding down the slopes on his own little board. This video clip has turned Ratatouille into something of an online celebrity, and within the space of just a few days, it's been viewed hundreds of thousands of times.